Good afternoon, Ming Lava. Ming Lava is our language greeting in our own language. Honorable Chair, Director of Institute of Chinese Studies in India, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am happy to state that this is the first time Myanmar has joined the Indian Ocean Conference. With the growing importance of Indian Ocean in the new regional architecture, I believe that I would learn more things from this conference and the fellow distinguished participants. For us, this is the first time we have been here, and my presentation will be mainly focused on Myanmar's position in trade and standpoint in this region. Indian Ocean is one of the most important sea lanes and trade routes for global trade, especially for ASEAN countries, including Myanmar. It is important for trade, transit, transport, energy, employment, and economic development. With its GDP, 2017, US $1,066,537, Myanmar's share in world trade is only 0.08%, according to WTO data. Nearly half, exactly 48.8% of export value is transported by sea, and 66.9% of import by sea. This year, trade through sea route fetched US $7.8 billion, 3 billion of export and 4.8 billion of import from 1st April to 13th July. It is an increase of 1.1 billion compared with the same period last year. That's why sea lane is very important for Myanmar's economy as much as we are developed in our trade quota. Despite the growing challenges, Myanmar's economy is growing comparatively high. While the GDP growth in 2016 is 5.9%, and it reached 6.4% in 2017, and 2008 GDP growth rate is expected between 6.8 and 7.2. Trade is also rising 20% year on year. Therefore, maritime trade is more and more important for Myanmar. Distinguished participants, the future of countries, along with the rim of Indian and Pacific Oceans, are somehow interlinked, and therefore, the maritime cooperation to maintain trade and tranquility is crucial for all of us, including Myanmar. As a country with long coastal line of Indian Ocean, Myanmar attached great importance to the security of the sea lane and secured maritime activities such as trade, port facilities, shipping, gas exploration, fisheries, and marine tourism. Myanmar has been working to promote maritime infrastructure in recent years. We have Thi Soe Economic Zone, the way deep sea port and economic zone are in progress, connecting India and Southeast Asia. We also pay attention to control maritime pollution, and National Oil Spill Contingency Plan is expected to be complete by the end of this year. When we say maritime trade, security is very important. Piracy, terrorism, maritime pollution, and illegal activities are growing threats, which calls for regional security architecture. Apart from man-made security threats, cyclones and natural disasters can also threaten security to lives and properties, causing economic loss. Peaceful, secure, and stable maritime environment is a prerequisite for the sustainable economic growth. We are also committed to deliver the concept of blue economy to our business people. While unlocking the potential of marine-based economy, we must also reduce ocean degradation. Right now, Myanmar does not have national shipping line for maritime trade. Therefore, we have to rely on the international shipping lines which are doing business in Myanmar. There are 18 shipping lines recently working in Myanmar, and Myanmar knows from experience that international cooperation, how much crucially important in trade. Being a country of significant potential growth, There are much more space for development in Myanmar maritime trade and related services. Apart from maritime trade, oceans and seas are also rendering job opportunities for Myanmar nationals. Every year, Myanmar Mercantile Marine College and Maritime University graduates are joining the maritime workforce. Myanmar is a labor supplying country in commercial marine sector and has more than 50,000 seafarers currently working in the international shipping agencies. Based on data collected in 2010, Myanmar's commercial marine sector was estimated to grow by 70% in 2030. There is demand abroad for all ranks of seamen. That's why Myanmar is also interested to upgrade the working environment and facilities on ship and standard of rules and regulations for seafarers and to protect them from danger and exploitation. Myanmar signed the 2006 Maritime Labor Convention in 2016 to protect the seafarers' rights in line with the international standards. Myanmar National Maritime Search and Rescue Plan was also drawn up to enhance the regional and international cooperation and coordination in time of natural and man-made disaster. Distinguished participants, Myanmar is not yet in a position to fully utilize the opportunities rendered by the oceans and seas. The government is working to enhance the maritime education. Myanmar has expressed its willingness to become full-fledged member of the Indian Rim Ocean Association. Accordingly, we have already communicated our government's decision. Myanmar is coordinating with International Maritime Organization in marine trading services in line with the global regulatory framework. We also support the Indian Prime Minister's outline document for the SAGAR, Security and Growth for All in the region. In an effort to establish its place in the global economy, Myanmar also focused on its shipping and port facility. Leveraging its geographical position between the regional power China and India, Myanmar plans to expand its port and shipping industry. Therefore, we want the region more engaged in trade activity and more security guarantee to facilitate the trade development. We want the region more active in trade and cooperation. Tranquility means stability and the security. We will bring the development. Thank you.